so I have about 2 weeks till I have to move from where I'm at now in San Pedro, and then I can stay at my mother-in-law's about a week. That's always my emergency fallback. So that gives me about 3 weeks to get the RV thing going, you know. Anyway, on that note, I've been thinking about different form factors. You know, for a family of 5, it's kind of complicated, you know. It's me, my wife, and our 3 teens, you know. So it's like I'm thinking, what's the ideal situation? You know, what would be ideal, like form-wise, for something quick and cheap, you know. And at first I was thinking a Suburban, or, you know, like a Ford Expedition or a Yukon or something like that, you know, which are basically, if you think about it, I mean, those cars came about from the idea of pickup trucks with extended cabs, and then they had those covers in the back, right? I think that's how the Ford 4Runner was the first of those, and that's how it literally was, a pickup truck with some seats in the back with a cover, right? And so I started thinking about it, and I was walking home and I saw a Ford F350 XLT extended cab. You know, it basically had 5 seats. It had a back row of seats, 3 seats, 2 in the front, 3 in the back, and then it had, you know, the bed, right? And I thought, wait a minute, you know, that could work better because, you know, a pickup truck with the bed, it gives you more options than like an Expedition or something where it's like, you know, it's locked in place with the cover, right? You know, so if you have a Ford Expedition, I mean, you couldn't really, you could move the seats out of the back, or you could put the seats down to sleep, and, you know, but it's kind of awkward. I mean, it's nicer, right? But I thought like an extended cab pickup truck would be better because it's not as stylish, it's not as nice, but functional wise it's better because you can take the bed area, and you could put a pickup cover, a bed cover over there, you know, those covers that a lot of construction people have, or whatever, it covers the bed of the truck, right? And then it's kind of like a little mini camper, right? And you have all that open space to do whatever you want with. Like, yeah, you can move it around, right? And then they have those covers that have like a storage thing on top, like a roof rack kind of thing. So on top of the cover you could store stuff, right? And then if you need more space and you get a little more money, you could go get one of those pickup, I don't know what they're called really, those trailers that go in the back of pickup trucks with the overhang, you know, those little pickup truck trailer things, you know, and those are pretty cheap. Like I saw some for like $500, $700, you know. So I'm just trying to think of ways that we can kind of start cheap and like upgrade, move up, right? And so yeah, I'm leaning more towards that, you know. But then, you know, when you start getting into the $1,000, $1,500 range, it's like you could just get a cheap RV and fix it up. So I don't know, depending on how much money I have, it kind of changes what my options are. I don't want to spend a ton of money. I want to save most of my money towards the main RV that I want to get, you know, which is I don't know if I told you this, I'm pretty much aiming for a Tioga Aero, like late 80s, 88, 89.